What up, though, fellas? Back at it again with another video. You know, we improving every day. On my way to Target right now. Figured I'd drop a little content for y'all, man. Y'all never gonna know her body count anyway, bro. Y'all are never gonna know her real body count anyway. So you might as well stop tripping about it, bro. And when you stop tripping about it, when you realize that you'll never know her true body count, you know what I'm saying? You'll never know whether she's lying, telling the truth, you know, whatever. You just end up forgetting about the whole situation, bro. The whole body count thing just stops mattering to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know when I was younger, you know, I can't speak for everybody, but I know when I was younger, forgive that sun, bro. That sun is beaming. Beautiful day outside. I know when I was younger, bro, the body count thing was huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she thought she a hoe. You know, she be out here, you know, she be getting trained, she be getting ran through. Any other, you know, youthful slang we used to use, colloquialisms per se, you know what I'm saying, that we used to use to say that a chick had a high body count, had a lot of mileage, you know what I'm saying, had a long track meet record, you know what I'm saying. We go on and on. We go on and on. But yeah, when we was young, bro, it mattered to us a lot because most of us were, you know, to be honest, was truthfully sexually unexperienced, or inexperienced, I should say. Many of us were sexually inexperienced, you know what I'm saying? So when it came to the ladies that we knew had, you know, body counts, you know, back in high school, we consider high body count like 5, you know what I'm saying, for a girl, you know, we considered it like 5. If we knew a chick had like more than 5 bodies, then, you know, we was considering her, you know, a thought, you know, whatever it was back then, bro. But it was just because we were sexually inexperienced. And when you sexually inexperienced, females who are sexually experienced will intimidate you to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a matter of being a man. It's like if a girl beat you in a game or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, this girl, like, she just beat me in a game. Like it's just because we men are egos, you know what I'm saying? Our egos are, well, not, I won't say are, but they tend to be fragile, you know what I'm saying? And if we don't disconnect enough from our ego, a lot of things can get us bent out of shape, you know what I'm saying? So it's like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Let's say, you know, a girl beat you in a game, or, you know, whatever the case was, it's the same thing as that, you know what I'm saying? It's just an insecurity. But the sexual insecurity hit harder, you know what I'm saying? Because it's sex. And because we were teenagers. So that was like the only thing on our brain at all times. You know, like really much of nothing else mattered too much. I mean, except surviving, you know. And like for me, like doing well in school. But, you know, like going through puberty, bro, like you just a walking boner. So it was like when you sexually inexperienced, and you know a lot of the girls that you know, a lot of the girls you go to school with and grow up around are more sexually experienced than you, it builds intimidation inside of you. And you find ways to cope with that intimidation. And the ways that many people cope with that kind of intimidation is to, you know, make up derogatory terms for it, you know, to make it seem like those girls are bad for being sexually experienced just because you aren't sexually experienced, you know what I'm saying? But when you get older, and, well, I won't make the correlation of getting older with more experience, because that's not always true. But as you gain more experience, you know what I'm saying, and you gain more maturity, you start to realize that, you know, the body count thing just isn't, it really just doesn't matter for real. Now, I mean, I know some guys, you know, talk about how if her body count is high, then she can't do certain things, you know what I'm saying? She can't be feminine, or like things like that, you know, stuff like that. Which, I mean, I've never like looked into it scientifically or nothing like that. So I mean, it could be true. I don't know. But, you know, I know I know personally, I've never had issues with any females, disrespecting me or, trying to be all, high and mighty with me, trying to press my buttons for real. So I've never had that kind of issue. And I know for a fact, a lot of the ladies that I know, including the ladies that I'm friends with, are very sexually experienced. So, I kind of doubt the validity of that whole, if she got a high body count, then she can't do certain things, all that kind of, all that kind of talk. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Excuse me. But when you really get down to it, when you really internalize the fact that women count bodies differently than we do. And for clarification, this is not something I made up or nothing like that. You will hear multiple coaches, multiple content creators talk about this. This is not something I'm just, creating. Women count bodies differently than men do. With men, with us, we count the good, bad, and the ugly, because we're very logical creatures. We're very one plus one is two, you know what I'm saying? So every 10 and every, 3, every overweight chick, every chick that a dude has hit, a guy will count it, you know what I'm saying? But with ladies usually only count the guys they had good sex with, you know what I'm saying? Or the guys who were their boyfriends when they had sex with them, things like that. They only count the good. And the reason behind that is, actually, I won't get into that right now. I might do another video on that. But there's a reason behind why they do that. And so, a lady could have, a body count of 15, but she only counts 4 because, 2 of the guys or 3 of the guys she was boyfriends with when she had sex with him, and one of the guys was, as Ron Wheels would say, probably a Mr. Goodbar, and it was just a very positive sexual experience for her, so she'd count that too. So, she could be only counting 4 bodies out of 15 actual bodies, you know what I'm saying? And it could even be more drastic, or it could be less drastic, she could have 10 bodies and she only count 8. She can have 25 bodies and only count 2. Like, there's chicks out here that have 25 bodies and say they virgins. So, I mean, you never know, bro. You never know the truth. So, when guys had these prerequisites of, she has to have a body count of under 5, she has to have a body count of under 3, under whatever kind of number, I mean, that's cool. You a man, you can have your own standards. I'm all for that. If you only want to mess with a certain kind of chick with a certain body count, I mean, that's cool with me. But my thing is, if you live in reality, you never gonna know her body count anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's certain things that you can pick up on a female where you could tell her body count is, quote unquote high, whatever that is to you, whatever that is to me. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you could pick up on where you could tell it's kind of up there, or that we'll just say she's promiscuous, you know what I'm saying? Instead of putting a number on it, we'll just say it's certain things you could pick up on a female where you could tell she's promiscuous, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's what she does, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she a stripper or something like that, then she probably is a bit promiscuous. Or obviously if she do something like she an escort or something. But with certain behavior traits you could pick up on and, get an inference. You never know 100% for certain, but you can get an inference on if she is promiscuous or not. But you can never tell if she's not promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell when a chick is promiscuous, but you cannot tell when she isn't. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, because women are masters of, changing their identities and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They can switch who they are when they talk from dude to dude to dude to dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of the things they were gifted with, is the ability to deceive and be deceptive and manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for their own best interest. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad at it. But like I said, she could have a body count of 25 and tell you she a virgin. You know what I'm saying? You never know the truth. So my whole thing is, you shouldn't really care about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if she's obviously, very promiscuous, and that's an issue which that doesn't sit right with you, then don't engage with her. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do. But you can only do what you set your standards up to be. But you have to understand if your standards are realistic or not. And you have to understand whether even knowing if she does or does not meet that standard is possible. Because like I said, if you say, if I want to get in a relationship with a girl, she got to have a body count less than 5. You know, if she really like you, you know what I'm saying, she'll probably lowball her body count just because she like you. Just because she know a lot of guys have that mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So stop tripping about the body count. You never gonna know anyway. They count bodies differently than we do. They don't just add them up 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, they say, oh, this dude was trash. This dude was trash. He don't count. You know, this was just a quickie, so that don't count either. Now him, you know, he made me have an orgasm. He count. He was my boyfriend, so he count. All that kind of stuff. They go through all that in their head. So you just gotta ignore it, bro. So I'm gonna go up in this Target. I gotta buy some exfoliant for my skin, man. Take care of your skin, bro. You see how the sun reflects off my skin? It's because I take care of it. You know, and I'm always drinking water all the time, and I'm always eating right. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your skin, man. So that's the topic for the day, fellas. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.